Hello everybody, what's going on? It is me, indeed, the East Coast Gamer, with a Knicks game recap today. The Knicks yesterday played the Pistons. It was our last game of the first half for All-Star break. And overall, a pretty good game for the Knicks. So, as you can see, I got the merch. Got the Knicks jersey over there, Carmelo Anthony. Let me do this because I just want to show you guys that I got the Knicks hat on. I like it better this way though. So yes, it was a fun game yesterday. Well, I wouldn't say fun, but a very good way to end the first half of the Knicks season, which has been very surprising to most NBA fans, but especially us Knicks fans who were not expecting the team to be in the playoff mix at this point. But some positive notes for the Knicks. Obviously, Julius Randle will be an all-star. Obi's going to be in the dunk contest. IQ got snubbed for the rookie-sophomore game or the World U.S. team game, which is kind of stupid. But it's okay. He'll probably get on next year, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And more positive news for the Knicks. Derrick Rose was with the team. He was able to play yesterday, but that's a good sign that he's not stuck in San Antonio, because earlier in the year, Frank was also in COVID protocol, and he was stuck in Miami for a week. So it's good that D Rose was able to fly back with the team. So hopefully he'll be back for next week in the start of the second half of the season. But overall, the Knicks, and this isn't true about a lot of playoff teams because some teams have struggled. They actually beat the teams that they should beat. And no offense to the Detroit Pistons, they're obviously a rebuilding team. Their team is very young. They have a lot of really promising young talent that's playing hard and working hard. They have some projects like Dennis Smith and Josh Jackson. They got guys like Saban Lee and Sadiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart, and just a bunch of really young players on their team with some veterans like Jeremy Grant and Mason Plumlee. But they're a bad team. They're 10-30. You got to beat a team like that. And 10 of the Detroit Pistons wins. A couple of them were against elite teams. I mean, they beat the Nets, they beat the Lakers, they beat the Celtics. I believe they beat the Clippers too. Not sure, don't quote me on that. I quite don't remember. But overall, it just shows you how even good teams can lose to bad teams. So if you're the Knicks, you're kind of a borderline good team. You need to win these games because your second half of the schedule is extremely difficult. Our first 4 games are all on the road, and they're against the Bucks. Then we play the Thunder, who are not an easy team to beat. Then we have to play the Nets, and then we play Philadelphia. Those are 4 possible losses, and I'm chalking it up as 0-4. So you need to win every game you can. You need to beat these teams that you need to beat, because you're in the playoff mix. I don't know if it can be sustained, but let's say the Knicks do sustain, and these games are very important when it comes to April and May. So they came out, it was a back and forth affair early, and then the bench came in for the Knicks. Julius Randle, first of all, he had it early in the game. He was going at Sadiq Bey. Obviously, you could tell that he knew that, hey, it's a rookie, I'm going to take him to school. And he was playing well. And shout out to Alfred Payton. For all the crap us Knicks fans give him, we were really thin at the guard position with Derrick Rose being out in EP with his hamstring. But he came in and he was being aggressive last night, and he played very well. He gave us a good spark. Again, EP has a tendency to stat pad a little bit, or, he shoots a lot, but we need that from our guard positions. We kind of... The Knicks, if you're not watching, we're more... Their game is kind of run outside in the aspect of, our forwards and not our bigs, but, yeah, I mean, because they run a lot of screens, but our forwards are more of our facilitators versus our guards, so our guards tend to score more. At least that's how I personally see it. Our points come from our point guards a lot of the time. Derrick Rose, Alfred Payton, they score a lot. But, anyways... Overall, the game was good last night. It got close because the Knicks had a 16-point lead. They were blowing the brakes off of the Pistons, and they let them creep in a little bit in the fourth quarter, and that was immediately ended by the Knicks, which was good. A good overall win, 114-104. Knicks are 19 and 18, fifth in the Eastern Conference. I can't believe it. If you told me that, I'd have been shocked. Um, Overall, I'm just very happy with the Knicks this year. They've done good so far. Again, there's a second half. We'll see if they fall apart. But overall, can't complain. Good overall game. There's some things to work on, obviously, like every team needs. But very happy with the result of last night. And shout out to the Knicks. They're 19 and 18, fifth in the Eastern Conference. We will see what happens in the second half of the year. And like I said, overall good game. And see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Again, I'm sorry if somebody does this. Peace. Please don't sue me.